Hi, everybody, and welcome to Lovefraud Live. I'm Donna Andersen, author of Lovefraud.com, and in this show, I help you to spot, escape, and recover from the millions of sociopaths that live all around us. So today, I'm going to tell you 7 reasons why you should not have sex with sociopaths. First, a reminder, this is a live streaming show, so if you have any questions, send them to me by chat and I'll answer them. Please go ahead and send your questions as we go along, and I'll answer them after my discussion of sex with sociopaths. I imagine that the topic may raise some issues for you. And also, if you find this information to be helpful and want to learn more, stop by Lovefraud.com. We have lots of great information, thousands of articles. Many people find it really helpful. Also, be sure to subscribe to this channel so you'll be notified about future shows. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. There are probably 30 million adult sociopaths in the United States. And by sociopaths, I mean people who could be diagnosed with antisocial, narcissistic, borderline, histrionic, or psychopathic personality disorders. Here's one thing that people with all these disorders have in common. For the most part, they are really into sex. Now, many Lovefraud readers, both men and women, have told me that the sex with a sociopath was the best they ever had. It was exciting, it was wild, it was plentiful. They never felt so desired. Well, there are reasons for this. First of all, both male and female sociopaths are hardwired for sex. They crave excitement and stimulation. And both males and females have high levels of testosterone, which makes them aggressively pursue sex. They start young, they engage frequently, they have a lot of desire, a lot of energy, and a lot of practice. No wonder they're hot in bed. So the sex with a sociopath is out of this world, at least in the beginning of an involvement. But there are serious downsides to becoming sexually involved with a sociopath, and you really need to know about them. So here are 7 reasons not to have sex with a sociopath. Reason number 1, sociopaths cheat, prolifically. Sociopaths are promiscuous. It's one of the traits of the disorder. So what do they really want in their sex lives? Variety, especially a variety of partners. So no matter how much they may tell you that you're the person they've been waiting for all their lives and they'll never need to look at another partner, I heard that one. Well, sociopaths lie a lot, and that's one of their biggest lies. So if you really want a monogamous relationship, you will never get it with a sociopath. Okay, so here's reason number 2. Sociopaths will push your boundaries. Sociopaths want excitement, stimulation, and variety. They also get bored easily and quickly. So once your novelty as a new partner has worn off, they'll want to shake things up, perhaps by engaging in practices that you find uncomfortable. So they'll make suggestions, and if you resist, they'll lay on the guilt trip. Guilt trip, you know what I mean. If you really loved me, you would do it. And they'll chip away at your protests until one day you may find yourself doing things that you once thought were degrading. Here's reason number 3. Sociopaths use sex to manipulate you. Now, sociopaths always target you because you have something that they want, and it may not be the sex. Perhaps you have money, a lot of sociopaths are after that, or perhaps you have a nice home or good social or business connections. Sociopaths know that if they can hook you sexually, you are easier to manipulate. So they take you to bed, and then they press for what they really want. This is especially dangerous if you are married to someone else or you work in the same organization as the sociopath, or you hold a prominent position, all of which will make you susceptible to blackmail. And yes, they will do it. Here's reason number 4. You'll get addicted to the relationship. Sociopaths hijack the human bonding system. Now, love bonds are established in the beginning of your involvement when the sociopath is showering you with attention and affection and sex. But sexual intimacy floods your body with oxytocin, which is a hormone and a neurotransmitter that is like the chemical glue that holds people together. It's what enables people to stay together and raise children. And I explain this further on my website, so if you want to know more, go to lovefraud.com and type in oxytocin, Oxytocin, into the search box. You'll get lots of information about it. But anyway, the more sex that you have, the more addicted you become to the relationship, which makes it difficult to escape even when you know there's something wrong with the person. Reason number 5, you'll catch a sexually transmitted disease. Sociopaths are promiscuous. They're also reckless, and they want their stimulation. So if you put all that together, this means that they don't often want to use protection. In a survey of Love Fraud readers, 20% said that they acquired an STD from the sociopath. I've even heard of cases in which the sociopath knew they were HIV positive, but continued to have unprotected sex, intentionally infecting multiple partners. I mean, this is really serious. So we're almost done going through the reasons not to have sex with a sociopath. So remember, if you have any questions, please go ahead and send them by chat. And if you could do it now, I'll answer them when we're done. Here's reason number 6. Sociopaths may lie about their sexual orientation. Some are straight, some sociopaths are gay, and some are neither straight nor gay. They'll have sex with anyone. My ex-husband was one of those. In multiple love fraud surveys, 18 to 19% of respondents said that their sociopathic partners lied about their sexual orientation. Why? It's not necessarily because they're gay and still in the closet. More likely, they just wanted a different sexual experience, or they want something that you have, and whether you're male or female, they are using sex as a tool to manipulate you to get it. Finally, reason number 7, you could end up with a pregnancy. That's one of the results of sex. Many sociopaths, both male and female, use pregnancy to trap their partners. And having a child with a sociopath is a nightmare. First of all, it enables the sociopath to manipulate you for the rest of your life. Secondly, and even more important, sociopathy is highly genetic. Your child may inherit a predisposition to the disorder and grow up to be a sociopath as well. I know of many parents who have had to accept that their children are disordered, and it's heartbreaking. So, sex with a sociopath may be thrilling in the moment, but it could result in serious, life-changing consequences. If you at all suspect that your charming, exciting new love interest is disordered, please don't go to bed with this person and exit the involvement as soon as you can. Love Fraud can help. I've written several books. In fact, my next book, which will be available on November 15th, is totally relevant to this topic. It's called Seduced by a Sociopath: How Antisocials, Narcissists, and Psychopaths Use Human Nature Against You. There's a link to it in the description below this video window. You also might want to check out our webinars, or if you want to talk about your situation, contact me for a personal consultation. Links are also in the description below. Remember, no matter how exciting it seems, sex with a sociopath is just not worth it. So if you suspect a romantic partner is disordered, get out of bed ASAP. Watch for the next episode of Love Fraud Live. We're the show that teaches you how to be smart about everyday sociopaths. And now, looks like we do have some comments and questions. Hang on, I'll take a look, see what we got. Okay, I have one question here where from Cece, who says that my NPD, narcissistic personality disordered person, said he would never cheat on me. Is that pretty much a sign to say that he was cheating? Yeah, that's typically what sociopaths do, is they proclaim they will never do this or never do that. They'll never leave you. And so if he said that he never would cheat on you, I would take that as probably the direct opposite of what it should be, and assume that, yes, he was cheating on you. All right, let me see what else we have here. Yep, Tricky Nikki says they accuse you of cheating when they are being unfaithful to you. Absolutely, and that's actually a very typical sociopathic control mechanism. And one of the things that they do is totally out of the blue will accuse you of cheating on them. And I mean, I remember my ex-husband did that, and I mean, it was totally ludicrous because I would never cheat. So I knew that I didn't cheat, but they prod and they push and they accuse you of cheating, basically on the chance that maybe you are cheating. So even if you do cheat, never ever admit it to the sociopath, because then they will use it as ammunition to attack you forever and ever and ever. So if you know, most of us who were involved with sociopaths don't catch on right away, but eventually when you do, definitely get out of the relationship as soon as possible. But if it takes you some time to get out, definitely do not admit ever that you ever cheated, because you'll never hear the end of it. Let's see. Okay, well, that appears to be all the questions for tonight. So thank you for coming by Lovefraud Live. Remember, as I said, we'll be here next Tuesday at 8 p.m. ET, and hope to see you then. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.